And let's get started. Feet hip width apart. Make sure they're grounded. Soften your knees, lengthen up as tall as you can. Think of that piece of string lifting you up to the ceiling. Shoulder blades in their pockets. A nice pelvic tilt to find neutral, and then engage your core. We'll start off with your head, take it to the side. Lower it down, chin down towards your chest. And up the other side. Lower. To the side. Lower. To the side. Lower. To the side. Lower. To the side. Head to the front. Chin down. Back up. Down. Back up. Down. Back up. Down. Back up. Shoulders up to your ears. Release. Lift. Release. Lift. Release. Lift. Release. Now bring them forwards and back. Forwards and back. Forwards and back. Forwards and back. Side bends, reach. Back up. Other side. And up. 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 Take your arms up, melt the shoulders, hips facing forwards, twist your upper body to the side. To the middle. Other side. To the middle. Side. To the middle. Side. To the middle. Side. To the middle. Side. Back to the middle, arms down, lift up your right knee. Back to the side. In. Lower. Change lift. Side. In. Lower. Change lift. Side. In. Lower. Change lift. Side. In. Lower. Hands on your thighs now, knees soft, shoulders forward. Start rolling down, vertebrae by vertebrae. You want to feel each vertebrae moving on your way down. Take it down as far as you're comfortable. Hold it. Slowly come back up. Arms out. Stretch up, nice you can onto your toes. Come back down, arms on your thighs. Roll. Hold it. Slowly up. Arms out. Stretch up. Come back down. Arms on your thighs. One more. Roll down. Hold it. Slowly up. Arms out. Stretch up. Come back down. Arms by your sides. Right, if you've got your band, grab it and place it on above your knees. Don't worry if you haven't, it's not a problem. Just doing some leg movements. It just, with the band obviously, it just works you a little bit harder. But if you haven't got a band, no worries. Okay, so stand up nice and tall, make sure your core's engaged. We're starting off with the right leg. Are you ready? Take it in front. Back to neutral. Diagonal. To neutral. side, to neutral, behind, feel that still, to neutral, front, to neutral, diagonal, to neutral, side, to neutral, behind, to neutral. Try and keep your body still. Forward, to neutral, diagonal, to neutral, side, to neutral, behind, to neutral. Good. Now we're changing legs. Are you ready? Forward, to neutral, diagonal, to neutral, side, to neutral, behind, to neutral, forward, to neutral, diagonal, to neutral, side, to neutral, behind, to neutral. One more, forward, to neutral, diagonal, neutral, side, to neutral, behind, to neutral. Good. Right, we're going to keep the band on and we're going to do some rows. So get on your mat, get ready. Engage your core and now slow control down, touch the floor, crawl forwards, hands underneath shoulders. Make sure your bum's not sticking up in the air. Okay, we are going to do just a legs out to the sides. Okay, so right leg out to the side, touch the floor and bring it back in. Left side and in. Right side and in. Left side and in. Right side and in. Left side and in. Slight bend of the knees and without wriggling from side to side. Slow and back up to stand. Slowly up. Good. Right, one more and I'll take my top off. Engage your core. Ready? Down we go. Touch. Forwards. Get your position right. Hands underneath shoulders. Okay, are you ready? Take your right foot up to the side. Hold it there. Left side. So now we're nice and wide. Now take your left back in and your right in. Now take your right out and your left out. Take your right in and your left in. Left out, right out, right in, left in. Slight bend of the knees, slowly up. Good. Quickly take the top off. The only problem with these tops is it's not quick. Okay, so for the third one, we are going to do jumping if you can. Okay? If you can't jump, you step. It's the only way I can get that one. Okay, core engaged, down we go. Touch. Forwards. Hands underneath shoulders. Okay, are you ready? Out. Hold it. In. Out. In. Out. In. We've got one more. Out. In. Hold it. Knees down. Stretch back. Okay, keep your band on and come up to kneeling position. I just thought doing a little bit of glute work might relax the glutes off a bit. You never know. So I want your arms crossed, cross your chest. Okay, don't tuck your toes under. Relax your toes. I wouldn't say stand up nice and tall, but kneel up nice and tall. Melt the shoulders, keep your chin off your chest, look directly ahead. Then engage your core. Okay, so we're going to go back without the glutes. We're squeezing the glutes to come back in. You're doing both on the out breath. Okay, so are you ready? Core engaged. Down we go. Just go down as far as you're comfortable. Squeeze the glutes. Pull yourself back up, just with the glutes and the core. Are you ready? Down. Squeeze. Up. Relax. And again, back. Squeeze. Come back up. Relax. Now make sure that you're not using your glutes as you go back. Ready? Back we go. Squeeze. Come back up. Relax. Back. Squeeze. Up. Relax. And again, back. Squeeze. Up. Relax. We've got 2 more of these to do. Ready? Go back. Squeeze. Come back up. Relax. Last one. Back we go. Squeeze the glutes. Come back up. And relax. Well done. Right. We're going to try and keep the band on. Okay. If my glutes really cry, then we might take it off at some point. But we'll see how we go. Right. I want you on your backs now. Just move everything away. And you're going to be on your coccyx. I mean, on your ball. Sorry, your ball under your coccyx is what I meant to say. Make sure you've got enough room out front. Now with your tabletop, if you really don't like the ball, don't use it, okay? The band should make your feet in the right position, hopefully. Arms by your sides. Start with melt the shoulders, neutral spine, core engaged. Okay, obviously we're doing some balance at the same time. So take your right leg up into the tabletop, left leg left. Now, if you can manage to, I want your arms a few inches off the floor. Hold it there for a second. Make sure it's comfortable, make sure you haven't got any lower back pain. Ball is in the right place. Now we're keeping the legs bent, we're taking the right leg out to the side. Stretch that band. And back in. And left. And in. It will wobble a little bit, but use your core to try and stay on that ball. Okay, are you ready? Right, side. And in. Try not to move the other leg. Left, side. And in. We've got 2 more. Right, side. And in. Left, side. Really wet then. And back in. Lower your right. Lower your left. Arms down. It's pretty hard to keep on that ball when you're taking your leg out to the side in that position. Right. Are you ready? Neutral spine, core engaged. Take your right leg up into the tabletop. Left leg left. Right leg up to the ceiling. Okay, now keep that leg as straight as you can. Arms off the floor. Right leg out to the side. And back in. 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 Back into the tabletop. Lower your right lower your left, lower the arms down. You're going to do the same with the left leg, obviously. So neutral spine, core engaged, take your left leg up into the tabletop. Right leg lift, left leg up to the ceiling. Now get that leg as straight as you can, then take your arms off the floor, leg out to the side. And back in, out to the side. Really stretch that band, back in, out to the side, and in, out to the side, and in. Back into the tabletop, lower it to the floor, lower the other one down, and arms down. Right, we're going to do a double, which is obviously easier than the singles, but I want you to get that band as wide as you can, because not only does it work your inner thighs, but it also works your outer thighs, all right? Your adductors and your abductors. Neutral spine, core engaged. Take your right leg up into the tabletop, left leg lift. Okay, right leg up to the ceiling, left leg up to the ceiling. Now, again, straighter the legs, the better. If you can manage, take your arms off the floor and widen. Slow control, as wide as your band will allow. And hold it. Now, slowly back in. The muscles do a lot more work when you do them slowly. Widen. And in. Widen. And back in. Widen. And in. One more. Widen. And in. Legs back into the tabletop. Lower your right. Lower your left. Arms down. All out. Knees in. Well done. Now I can still feel some pain from Saturday, which is pretty good going. This is a long time away. Okay, I want you for this one to take your band off and you're going onto your side. Rest your head on your arm. Get comfortable. Lengthen out as long as you can. Top hip onto bottom hip. Neutral spine. And then engage your core. Okay, are you ready? Take both legs off the floor. Now, the more you lengthen, the easier the exercise. So really lengthen. Knee into chest. And back. In. And back. In. And back. You should be doing it exactly the same way as you would if you were standing. In. And back. 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 Got one more. In. And back. top onto bottom, relax your legs down. Okay, roll over. I will just change direction. Again, rest your head on your arm. Be comfortable. Top hip onto bottom hip. Neutral spine. Engage your core. Okay, ready? Legs, both of them off the floor. And top knee into chest. High as you can. And back. In. Keep lengthening all the time. And back. In. 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 And back. We've got 2 more to go. In. And back. In. And top onto bottom. Relax your legs down. Good. Right, roll onto your front. Oh, and guess where we are? Plank position. We are in plank position. Just put on my stopwatch. Okay. Now my thoughts were, I'm going to have to carry on with what I thought, even though I could do without as much planking. But I already decided, so we've got to do it. 30, 40, 50, 60, 50, 40, 30. Okay? So we're going up to the top of the hill and back down the other side. Hopefully. Right, elbows underneath shoulders. So 30 seconds, nice and easy to start. Think about your core, up onto your knees, tilt, core should be engaged, toes are lifting. Lengthen, melt your shoulders, nice, deep breathing. Remember, as normal, any lower back pain, shoulder pain, please come down. Knees down and relax. Now, just a quick stretch. Or you can just relax if you want to. It's only 30 seconds. Right, ready for number 2. Elbows underneath shoulders. Think about your core, up onto your knees and tilt. If you're lifting, lengthen, again, melt your shoulders. Nice deep breathing, 40 seconds. And enjoy. Time to go. Knees down and relax. Well done. 40 seconds done. Stretch if you want to. Switch back. Okay. Ready for your next one? elbows underneath shoulders. Think about your core. Come up onto your knees, tilt, cores engaged. If you're lifting, lift. Lengthen, melt your shoulders. Nice deep breathing. This is 50, by the way, in case you forgot, 50 seconds. Ten to go. Knees down and relax. Nearly at the top. Have another stretch. Stretch back. Excellent. Right, we're going for the top 60 seconds. Elbows underneath shoulders. Think about your core. Up onto your knees. Tilt, cores engaged. If you're lifting, lift. Lengthen your body, melt your shoulders. Nice deep breathing. Turn to go. Knees down, relax. Well done, you've climbed to the top. All we've got to do now is go back down the other side. And stretch. And stretch back. Into position for our next one. 50 seconds. Elbows underneath shoulders. Are you ready? Think about your core. Come up onto your knees. Tilt. If you're lifting, lift. Melt the shoulders. Nice deep breathing. It's going to feel nice and easy now because you're coming back down the other side. Only 5 seconds to go. Knees down, relax. Another stretch. And stretch back. Right, we're on for a 40-second now. Elbows underneath shoulders. Think about your core, up onto your knees, tilt, cores engaged, and lift if you're lifting. Not the shoulders, nice deep breathing. There we go. Last stretch. Well, before the last one. And back if you want to. Right, nice easy finished. Elbows underneath shoulders. Think about your core, up into your knees, tilt, cores engaged, lift if you're lifting. Lengthen your body, melt your shoulders. Nice, deep breathing. Knees down and relax. Okay, final stretch. Keep the hips on the floor. And last time, stretch back. Good. Okay, we are going up, staying on our hands and knees, but I do want you to put your band on if you are using it today. So pop your band on just above your knees first. When it's in place, hands and knees. Okay, so you need your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Arch your back up to the ceiling, high as you can. And then relax everything down to the floor. And now find neutral. When you're happy with your neutral position, engage your core. Now we're doing the fire hydrant, okay, obviously, because we've got the band where it is. So try and keep your body weight central between both your hands. Lift one of your knees off the floor, ready to start, and out to the side, as far as you can. And slowly in. This is going to be really controlled. Take it out. And in. Slower we go, the more work your legs are doing. Out. And in. Out. And in. Abductors and adductors. Out. And in. Out. And in. Out. In. Out. In. We've still got 2 more of these to do. Out. In. Last one. Out. slowly in. Knee down, stretch back. Okay, back in position. If you don't go slowly with this, it makes it a much easier exercise. Okay, I want you to really feel it in the muscles either side of your quads. That's what's most important. Right, let's get back into position. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, arch up. Relax down. Find neutral. When you've got that neutral position, again, engage your core. Now we're on to the other knee. Keep your body weight central, lift that knee off the floor and nice and slowly take it out. And slowly back in. Out to the side. Slowly in. Out to the side. Slowly in. To the side. Slowly in. To the side. Slowly in. To the side. And slowly in. To the side. Slowly in. One more. To the side. Slowly. Deep down. Relax back. We normally only do 6, so we did 8 slowly today. I think we felt it. Okay, you can now sit. You can take your band off. Legs out straight. I think we might use the ball for this. I'm really quite liking using the ball for our roll downs, because when we go forward, we can roll the ball as far forward as possible. So we're kind of combining 2 exercises in one then. And it's up to you whether you keep the ball out in front or you take it up to your chest. Entirely up to you. Melt the shoulders, chin off chest, engage your core. Let's go down. Slow control. Ready? Up we come. No jolting. Nice smooth movement. Once you're seated, stretch. Let that ball go out as far as possible. One bit. Okay, come back. Nice and tall, and back. Okay, you ready? Up. Again, slow control, up to seated position. Forward we go. Hold it there. Come back. And roll. Ready? Up we come. Make sure it's still coming from the core, not from your neck. Roll forwards. Hold it. Back up. And roll. Up we come. Stretch forward. Each time you should be going a little bit further forwards. Okay, we've got one more. Down we go. Again, slight bend. Up we come. Straighten the legs. Stretch forward. And release. All down. Okay. Bit of mobility, which is my least favourite. But I have realised how my mobility is pretty poor in certain areas. So get your arms out, legs about mat width. They don't need to be very wide, okay? But the arms do. Piece of string lifting you up to the ceiling, and that's really important. So lots, the taller you can be, the better. Then melt the shoulders, chin off chest, and engage your core. And we're turning as far as you possibly can. So turn to the side. Back to neutral. Each time you come back to neutral, think of that piece of string lifting you up to the other side. And you will see how much further you can go one side to the other. Again, back to neutral. And turn. Back to neutral. Turn. Back to neutral. Turn. Back to neutral. Turn. Back to neutral. And relax the arms down. I just need to picture you after that. Okay, mobility exercise number 2. This is the one where we touch the outside of the opposite leg. Okay, so get your arms out again, piece of string, engage core, chin off chest. Are you ready? Turn and reach. Pull it. Come back up. Piece of string again. Ready, turn. Hold, really reach. Stretch that body. Come back to neutral. Piece of string lifting you up to the ceiling. And again, turn. And reach. And back to neutral. Turn. And reach. And back to neutral. We've only got one more each side. Turn. And reach. Back to neutral. Piece of string lifting you up to the ceiling. Turn. Reach. And back to neutral. Arms down. Legs in. Band on. And then you're lying down. Lie down, have a rest. Okay, feet together, toes out, heels where the toes were. Melt the shoulders, neutral spine, core engage. Now just make sure that the band is tight, okay? Because if you put your knees together, the band will be loose and it won't do anything. By having the band on, we should be working our pelvic floor as well as the glutes, okay? Inner and outer thigh, for what reason? So what we're going to be doing is leg lifting, but we're going to leg lift out to the side, okay? So please make sure you've got room. I'm just going to move slightly so I've got the room. Okay, are you ready? Imprint, activate, and lift. it already. Okay, now hold it as high as you can, and we're going to extend the right leg. Okay, not on the floor, but just off the floor. Now we're taking that leg, first of all, up to the ceiling. Now we're taking it out to the side. And back in. Now we're lowering it down. And now we're taking it out to the side. And back in. And then bending it to the floor and down. Right, are you ready for the left? Imprint, activate. Up we go. Highest point, hold it at the top. Are you ready? Extend to the left. Lift it up to the ceiling. Out to the side. Back in. Lower it down. Out to the side. Back in. Bend it to the floor. Lower. Vertebrae. Right, now you know what we're doing. We've got to do another one each side. Okay. Imprint, activate. Up we come. Really try and keep your hips up as high as you can at the same time. Ready? Right leg, extend. Up to the ceiling. Side. Back in. Lower. To the side. Back in. Keep your hips up. Bend, foot to floor, down. Vertebrae. Right. Last one. Imprint, activate. Up we come. Hold it at the top. Ready. Extend the left. Up to the ceiling. Keep your hips up. Out to the side. Back in. Lower it down. Out to the side. Back in. Bend it to the floor. Lower. Vertebrae. Right. Vertebrae. Bring your knees into your chest. Obviously, the hardest thing with that is keeping the hips up at the same time. Right, just take your band off. Right, and then sit up. Now we're doing this one exercise that I said that was banned, but this way it's going to be okay, all right? But we have to do it in 2 sections. I don't want the rolling. So I want your feet, knees, hips in line, bend the knees and hands just under the knees, okay? If you want to, you can take your hands behind the knees if you prefer. You need to really sit up, melt the shoulders, chin up chest, and we're going to roll back, okay? So just roll, slowly, controlled, roll. And then hold it there. Okay, are you ready? You're coming back up. No jolting, roll up. Good. And again, let's go down. Again, you're doing vertebrae by vertebrae, but you're going the opposite to that we've just done. Vertebrae by vertebrae, go down. Okay, head on the floor. Are you ready? Coming back up. At the moment, because we haven't done this for a long time, you might want to kind of grip quite hard on your just below your knees. Let's try that again. Are you ready? Let's lower. It must be controlled. It's hard doing vertebrae by vertebrae that way than the bridge. Ready? Make sure your quads engaged. Head off first. Up we come. Well done, right, we've got one more. Okay, ready? Lower. to the floor. And for the last time, up we come. And relax. I did hold on to those quite hard. Right, make sure that you've got your band ready for stretching, and then you can lie down. I want you to bring your right knee into your chest, and then your left leg just a few inches off the floor. Head and shoulders up if you can. If you don't like to have your head and shoulders off the floor, then don't. Okay, I would bring that knee in as tight as you can, so you're stretching. Okay, now change. So lengthen one, pull in the other one, and change. And change. If it starts hurting your neck, put your head down. Change. And change. Change. Okay, we've got one more. Change. Head down, both knees in. Now take one foot down to the floor. If you are using your band, place it over your foot. And straighten the leg up to the ceiling. And then bring it in towards you. If you want a stronger stretch, drop the toes down towards you. You'll feel that all the way down your leg. Just hold it there. Okay, release that now. Place your foot on your knee. Lift the one that's on the floor or push down with the palm of the hand on the inside of the knee, whichever gives you the better stretch. Hold it. Okay, release that down. Bring the other knee in. Again, straighten the leg up to the ceiling. Bring it in towards you. Drop the toes if you want a stronger stretch. Okay, release that. Foot onto knee again. Take it nice and wide. Lift the one that's on the floor. Push down with the palm of the hand on the inside of the knee, whichever you prefer. Okay, release that now. Take your legs out straight. Arms above your head and get as much distance as you can between your fingers and your toes. Bring your arms in. Either by your sides or in your abdominals, whichever you're most comfortable with. Melt the shoulders, relax. We're going to do our thoracic breathing, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. As you breathe in, you're pushing out your abdominals to get as much air from as low down in your diaphragm as you can. As you breathe out, you're pulling in your abdominals to expel as much air each breath as you can. Here we go. Finish the breath you're on. Nice and slowly come up to seated position. And then take your legs out straight, toes in. If you would like to touch your toes, please do. Okay, release. Now bend your knees. Take your hands behind you and come forwards. And then straighten your legs. And nice and slowly uncurl up to standing position. Well done. Good work this evening. You can unmute yourselves if you would like to. While I just take this off. That's better. So I could see some of you, and sometimes it was just blank when you were down on the floor. So I just got to hope that things like the planking you actually did and didn't just lie there enjoying yourselves. That's all.
Two bottles have you spotted?
I'm trusting you, okay? I'm trusting you. So we'll see.
Every now and again, we have to rest.
That's really bad.
I know.
But I don't mind. Rosemary's in as well. Hello, Rosemary. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you for a while either. I mean, seen you as opposed to not see you, if you see what I mean. Because it's really not. Oh my goodness, Georgie. Hello, Georgie.
That's not me. She's that. Put your camera on, George.
Yeah, she's black with a white blobble on.
She's not with me, George.
I'm not putting my camera on.
Look, did you hear that? I'm not putting my camera on. Georgie's my niece and she won't let you see her, so sorry. Which is a bit off, I think, but never mind. Never mind. Well, I hope, Sally and Colette, I hope that's helped you with your glutes a bit, because mine do feel a little bit better now.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they did stretch out a bit. Thank you.
Yeah,
Good.
that did help. Yesterday was painful.
Yesterday was painful. And anyone that wants some pain, do Saturday morning class, okay? 'Cause
I was
it's
thinking
really-
about it, but you've put me off now.
Ah, Joy, at the time, actually, Joy, at the time, it doesn't feel hard.
No.
No, so the following day it was
It's killing, wasn't it?
surprisingly painful.
It's good for your glutes. Tight glutes is what you need. So that will go
It'll
towards
be
your
worth it
tight
then.
glutes. Well, listen, all of you, have a nice evening.
Yes.
And,
Thank you,
Will
Claire.
do. Thanks,
I look
Claire.
forward to seeing some of you on Wednesday. All right.
Thanks, Claire.
Thank you
Bye.
all.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye, Joy.
Bye.